Why don't you tell us a little bit about your first year as a commissioner?
My first year as a commissioner has been very challenging, but it was a challenge that I was willing to accept. Very passionate about my community, and you know, there are things happening right now that we're trying to correct. That, you know, that we just didn't get here overnight, so it's going to take us a little while to get back to where we need to be. The department heads and I, we finally got to know each other, and they're starting to realize what direction that I want to go, the direction that the mayor wants to go, and you know, there are a lot of positive things happening right now. Matter of fact, we're sitting in one of them, and you know, it's Yazoo Pass is one of the economic engines of downtown, and you know, you've got your Oxbows, you've got your Stone Ponies, and you've got your retail that's making a comeback. Just had a new shop open up downtown. Your predecessor opened up, and right. He's going to do well. I really do believe that. But you know, really, a lot of great things are happening. A lot of buildings are being refurbished right now. We've got a lot of lofts being put up top, and they're all full. Hopefully, we'll bring some more retail in here, which is what we're doing now. I've been to Biloxi, where we just finished our MML meetings, and I took several classes on attracting retail and things that you need to do.
I wish I could have gone on that trip. It sounded like
it was a great trip, and it's not a vacation.
I would have been on vacation. Sure, y'all go work.
But it's not a vacation, and it is an opportunity to network with other cities, and to find out what those cities are doing. Walnut, Mississippi was voted the best city in the state of Mississippi, so it's my job to go see what Walnut's doing to improve the quality of life for their citizens, and that's what it's all about, is improving the quality of life for the citizens of Clarksdale, Mississippi, and I believe we're doing that right now. I do not wear blinders. We've got a long way to go, but we're going to get there. You know, I challenge the citizens of Clarksdale to get out and see the good that's going on, because it is happening. I was downtown Saturday, and I've never seen so many tourists in my life. It made me wonder, where are all these people staying? So, you know, my first year has been very challenging, but it's been a good challenge. I am more passionate now than I was when I was elected. Yeah. I am more passionate about Clarksdale, Mississippi now, and I'm excited about the future of Clarksdale. And you know, Clarksdale. Last night I was reading an old 1939 Clarksdale directory.
Oh, wow! And
it said the Clarksdale, Mississippi, the wonder city of the Delta, and you know, that just gives me chill bumps, because I believe that Clarksdale can be the wonder city of the Delta, and it will be the wonder city of the Delta if everybody will just get on board with what's going on. And like I said, there's no reason we can't get back there. And I'm excited about the challenge. I'm excited about what Bill's doing, and I'm excited about some things the other commissioners doing. They're also helping Clarksdale move forward.
Right.
At times.
Everybody has their different ways of approaching this, and obviously you're going to bring something different to the table than Mayor Luckett or the other commissioners, and hopefully an amalgamation of all that will push us in a positive direction.
Sure.
And you talk about everybody being on the same page about a lot of this stuff. There are things that people are going to disagree about, whether it's ultimately the best thing or not.
Sure.
And one of those that we're working on right now that y'all be voting on soon is this proposed smoking ordinance.
Right.
It was interesting. You know, a lot of times it's easy to predict how the board is going to vote or how it's going to be split. The initial vote to have Curtis draw up the ordinance was split in a different way. You and Commissioner Moten voted together, and then the rest of the board. Doesn't happen very often, but it kind of, to me, underscores the idea that even though we see so much division a lot of times, there are things that we agree on and things that we see each other's point of view about that people might not give us credit for or give y'all credit for. But really, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the smoking ordinance and how you feel it's going to impact the businesses downtown. And you said during the last meeting that you wanted to learn more about it, and just kind of fill us in on what you're thinking as we get ready for that vote.
Well, as the viewers and the readers may know, I voted nay, and just like you just said, and the reason that I voted nay was I keep hearing all of this, hey, we've got statistics that say that this is a good thing. Okay, well, show them to me. I need to see those. Let me know. But this may sound odd, but I don't believe the boardroom is where policy should be made. I believe that you should be informed about what you're about to vote on. I never had any intentions of that coming to a vote that day.
Right.
I've since gone and talked to Leslie. and she has told me that she's going to get me some material. That's fine, but I have to know how this ban's going to affect Clarksdale in general. I am all for being a progressive city, and Clarksdale needs to be a progressive city. But how is this going to affect Stone Pony? How is this going to affect other people? How is this going to affect our police department when they have to enforce it? I mean, everybody knows that we've got issues that we have to deal with. Yeah. Do I want to pull 2 police officers off their shift to go enforce a smoking ban? Yeah. And talking to the chief about that, no, we don't have the manpower to do that. So before I vote on anything as far concerning the smoking ban, I need to know, exactly how this is going to affect Clarksdale. Is it going to affect us in a good way, bad way, whatever? I'm not necessarily against the smoking ban. Just give me the facts and let us decide off of those. Let us not vote just off emotion. So. Yeah,
well, no, that's a wise policy, and no matter what you're voting for.
Right.
And it'll be interesting to see how the vote comes out and how it's received. One of the things that was discussed on the radio the other morning was some of these business owners who smoke may not be aware that this is even in the works yet. And that's kind of what we're doing here is letting people get the word out. And at a certain point, you have to look at what's good for the city and all this grant money. And I mean, that's the thing that's always hung out in front of municipalities is you can qualify for all these grants. But then there have been cases where bowling alleys have gone out of business, and bars have seen huge decline.
Well, I'll give an example. The other night we had trivia at a certain establishment here that allows smoking, and I decided to walk around the bar area where the smoking is allowed, and I asked 17 people if they would still be here if there was a smoking ban in place and they couldn't smoke here, and 15 of them said no. So you wonder about that business, and like I said, I'm all for being a progressive city, but I am also about doing my research and making sure that we're doing the right thing before we do what we're doing.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out.
It will be, and we'll be fine.
Giving us some of your time this morning.
Just a little positive note. Talk to the city clerk, and sales tax dollars for May were up.
Oh, that's good.
From last May, so I want to thank the citizens of Clarksdale for coming out and shopping downtown, and let's continue to do that.
Absolutely, shop local.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you.
That was good.